Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am back for a Grendel video. As you can see, I am doing nice damage. We have everything we needed, survivability, damage, everything. Yep, they're not gonna kill us at all. It's gonna eat more enemies. Press 2 to heal again. And let the killing spree commence. So we're combining these between like a weapon platform-ish. Not really weapon platform. You do use your weapons all the time, but you do have the utility, not utility, the ability to spam your abilities. So I have 3, the breach search, and I can press 4 if I can get some enemies here. That will nuke the entire room, just like that. Pretty neat. Look, I'm gonna do it again. 3, right? 4. Boom. Press 2 to keep your energy. Press 2 again if you need to heal, of course. So long as you have a body with you. It's so long as you consume an enemy with you. Again, 3. Research, 4, delete. It's pretty simple from there. Oh look, Acolyte. Energy. Heal. Done. Look at this. 3, 4. Armor strip. He's gonna die anyway. Just gonna passively kill him. 3 again. 4. There you go. What is... There's no such thing as death when you're playing Grendel. Look at that. Press 2 to heal. Again. 3 to clear rooms. 3 to proc research. 4 again. Alright. And you see, does pretty good against Acolytes. Now enough of me trying to glaze the build. Sorry, not glaze. Advertising the build of how strong it is. Blah 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 blah. You've seen the result. Now I'm going to show you the build. Give me just 1 second of getting out of here. Alright, now into the Grendel build. We are running corrosive projection, cunning drift. This is entirely optional. You can take this off and put, like, say, prime sure-footed. Oh my goodness, such meta mod. No, I'm joking actually. You can put that on, of course, but either cunning drift for additional range, so you can suck them more enemies, which is what I'm trying to go for here. Strength, you want to reach around 200%. That is good enough as it is. Higher, better, lower, no. Again, higher than 200, good. Lower, it's okay. I recommend 200. Other than that, yay. Prime flow, yay. Overextended. Rolling guard, additional survivability just in case. You can actually just run adaptation if you want. But this is just an emergency thing. In case all shit hits the fan, rolling guard will be there to help you survive a little bit there. You can switch this off, of course, for adaptation if you wish. It's entirely up to you. Transient Fortitude. Yay, you don't really need much duration on here. Just 100. Or above 100 is okay. Archon Continuity, because our 4th ability applies Toxin. Toxin, Jesus. That also applies a corrosive status effect as well. Yay. I'm also running Umbral Vitality and Intensify for the massive health and also the strength. Because if you don't have Intensify, as you can see, strength is 157. Now let me go bring it back in. There we go. We're also running Gastro. It is the Regurgive. I don't know how to say that. 4th ability, Augment, yay. It creates Gas Cloud when you release. So if you consume enemy with first, yes, and then again you saw the gameplay. We used research to add additional. Also, it does blind enemy as well, and it does increase the damage multiplier. And dropping the 4th ability, which I'm not gonna say its name because ain't no way, because I don't know how to say it. Okay, bear with me here. Anyhow. We're running Arcane Persistence. That is our survivability. Yes, you would have no shield. Do not worry. because Arcane Persistence, if armor is above 700, cannot be hit for more than 500 damage. Do remember, magnetic status and ability nullifying effect does disable this protection. Do be careful with that. And we're running Arcane Bellicose for, every max health increases strength. Actually never done the calculation on Moke Augmented. I just know that Bellicose does a little better because, as you go in, it's like it's there, ready for you to use. With Mote Augmented, you need kill. So again, up to you. I'm running Bellicose. But that is the build. Also, if you want, actually, I'll explain that after. Let's head into the Archon Shards section here. I actually have all the Archon Shards to actually tell you about the build. And yes, I got some amber Archon Shards. Not like last time, I actually ran out. Anyhow, we're gonna be running 2 castings, Telforge amber Archon Shards, and 2 armor. So we can boost the armor value above 700. Remember what Archon Persistence says? It was 700. I'm sorry if I'm going too quickly. Let me slow down a little bit. Health pickup, we're going to be running a mini equilibrium. Instead of having equilibrium in our mod, we're going to be running this. For sustained energy, that's all it is. Oh, I forgot to show you something. We're running the we already know we're putting Breach Search on his Grendel's third ability, but you have options. You can do Roar. I mean, come on, it's so simple. It boosts ability damage. I think I don't have to explain much on that one. Also got some options as well. You can actually do Pull, which is Mac ability. If you want to, group them up and use your fourth ability, that works as well. Anything that does with grouping, like Pull, Air Burst from Zephyr, also does that too. Ensnare. I can't see where Ensnare is. Yeah, right there. That's Chorus. You get the idea. Other than that, Breach Search is probably the best here because it increases damage multiplier. Pretty nice, by the way. Or use Roar, entirely up to you. But yeah. And that, if you don't know about this already, every time you eat an enemy, you gain bonus armor as well. But that armor is based on the enemy's health. So again, you could boost your armor using 2 Archon Shards. Or if you don't have enough shards, there is a mod out there which I sadly don't have, but it's called United Stand, which grants you like 25% armor. I don't have it, but I'll try to find a picture. I'll put it on screen. You get it from doing those drinks. It's the Titania quest, something like that. Apotheks, I believe that's what they call. I'll get to that eventually, but not now. Anyways, this is the build. Good as it is. Again, you can put adaptation for rolling guard. That's entirely up to you. I'm just going to use rolling guard in case, status effect and all that, and gives you God mode for 3 seconds. I do want to add additional things. Augment wise, the nourishment augment clear status effect. You can actually put this on if you find a space for it. I'm just letting you experiment. So for that, you can switch off. If you have this already, you don't need to run Prime Sure-Footed. If you're already running the augment for nourishment, you don't need to run Prime Sure-Footed because it also gains status immunity. So you should be fine. That's just something I want to throw out. But again, this build is good. It's okay. You've seen the result. Enough yapping. I'm going to head straight to the weapon parts now. My favorite weapon is clearly the Burst and Prime. Kills things quickly. It goes... if you're curious about the build, actually, this is simple. I'm running Prime... Yeah, weak point damage. Just straight up headshot. I'm running Kuva Nukor. Again, build is entirely up to you. Play whatever you want. But if you want... this my build, I guess you can use that. But yeah. Melee wise don't really matter. I mean, I guess if you want a signature weapon type thing, then I guess you can use Grendel's weapons. But again, melee is entirely up to you. Focus tree. You have two choices. I'm running Unairu. Only reason is because the stone skin increases your armor by 200. Don't really need it. You could honestly just run Vazarin for the sling protection here. And it also heals, by the way. So that's entirely up to you. You can run whichever one, Vazarin or Unairu. But in the showcase I did to you guys, I'm running Unairu. So that's just entirely up to you. If you are running Unairu, please do not run Prime Sure-Footed for the love of God. If I do find you running Unairu with Prime Sure-Footed, I'm just gonna... I have no words. Mind you, because Unairu grants you immunity to stagger, and you know what Prime Sure-Footed does already. So please, for the love of God, don't run both of them. And then of course Vazarin here for the protection sling. So those two options entirely up to you. If you are having energy problem for some reason, I don't know why, Zenuric is an option, but you shouldn't have energy problem anyway. And pet-wise, I'm running the Volpa. Here's the build if you're curious. Nothing too special. You could essentially run Nautilus as well. You could, because it groups up enemy for you. I will have to do more testing, of course, but I think Nautilus, either Nautilus or Volpa should get the job done anyway. I'm just stick with the Volpa because, you know, I use it a lot of the time. But again, if you find the options, if you know anything out there, please let me know. Like, what pet do you bring? That is it for the Grendel. You guys have any questions? Please put in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. If you're new around here, please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. I really appreciate you guys' support. Anywho, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.